Welcome to the Speak Your Success podcast.
What's going on, successors, and welcome to the Speak Your Success podcast. I'm your host, Jonathan Jones, and today we're coming at you with another Monday motivation. That's right. And if you all haven't had the opportunity, we'd encourage you to go to YouTube and be sure to follow and subscribe the YouTube page. You can just search Jonathan J Speaks, or you can go to youtube.com/Jonathan Jones Speaks. But everybody, really quick, man, just with seeing how everything is moving, right? Seeing how everything is going, and there's some people talking social distancing, and then other people are just saying I'm not about that life. And while we're seeing people get out of character, and at the same time, we're also seeing people who are operating in fear. And then even understanding outside of that, then we have family members, we're scared, and there's so much going on. I want to give you this quick word today. It's nothing new, right? This isn't nothing new to any of us. We've all heard it, and we're all very familiar with it. But I'm going to give you Newton's first law today. And Isaac Newton, and for those of you who may or may not know, back you learned he was the one, he saw the apple drop out the tree and hit him in the head. And then that's when he came up with the law of gravity and talking about these things. But the first law was any object in motion will stay in motion, right? Or any object at rest will stay at rest. John, what does that have to do with COVID-19? What does that have to do with the coronavirus? What does that have to do with me in my life right now? The message I have for you today is this. When COVID-19 passes over, if you've been the individual who's just been watching Netflix, you've just watched Tiger King, you just watched Ozarks, you just watched all of these other movies that are so popular, all the shows that are popular, Love is Blind, you're watching all of these things, and don't get me wrong, I haven't seen Tiger King yet, so if y'all have, comment below in the comments and let me know what you think about it. But I have spent some time watching a little bit of Netflix. Right, me and my wife watched the Madam C.J. Walker a couple of days ago, and here and there we've watched a few shows on Hulu with Lil Dicky and stuff like that. Because you need that break from your reality at times, because life can be so stressful, life can be so overwhelming, and you need a break. You need that fresh air. So I encourage you to pause, but to never stop, because going back, if you're a person who's had their head down and who's been working diligently through the course of this time, these uncertain times, these unprecedented times, if you've been working, when COVID-19 lifts, then you're going to continue to go full speed ahead if you're not even moving faster. So I want to continue to encourage you to keep pushing, keep moving, keep grooving. Just continue to go forward and do what you're doing well. But if you're the person who's lagging back, if you're the person who's just been Netflixing it up this whole time, just been eating this whole time, hasn't been working out this whole time, then when COVID-19 is done and the quarantine is lifted, then you'll be in that same space. And then those habits that you have, those habits that you created, you're not going to want to do those habits any longer. You're not going to want to do those habits anymore. You're going to want to continue to just sit inside, to eat, to Netflix, to stay in, to do this and to do that. So my friends, be reminded of our great friend Isaac Newton. Any job in motion will stay in motion. Any progress in motion will stay in motion. Any laziness that's not in motion, any amount of being lethargic, any non-activity, any unproductivity, any growth that's not moving forward will continue to be just that, not moving forward. So today, I want you to comment down. If you've subscribed on YouTube, comment down If you're watching this on Instagram, then I want you to also comment down below. And I want you to tell me, what are you going to do today? What habit are you going to put in place today? What routine are you going to put in place today? What habit were you doing effectively before that you stopped and you're going to go back to? What do you need to go back to? What do you need to restart? Right? Because it's a clean slate. This is the beginning of the week. It's a clean slate. I don't care what happened 2 days ago. I don't care what happened the first day of quarantine. You have a fresh opportunity today to begin to move forward, to begin to shift your focus, get some goals for the week, get some objectives for the week. I'm going to work out 2 times this week. I'm going to spend 2 hours in study hall this week. I'm going to focus on reading X amount of pages in this book this week. We got to get back to square one. We got to get back to ground zero. And if you're at the negative because you haven't done anything since this time, well, you got a fresh start today. You at ground zero. So build up on that. Build up on those habits. Build up on those behaviors. Build up on those things that you know will set you up for success as you move forward. My friends, I'm here for you. Reach out. Connect with me. Connect with me at SYS Podcast 1. Send a DM. What topic do you need me to unpack? Where can I give you tangible application? Because I'm going, my habit that I've started, I'm going Monday through Friday. If you follow me on Twitter at Jonathan J Speaks, Monday through Friday, I'm going live around 12 to 2 p.m. Somewhere in that, I'm going live during those times. Again, I'm doing real-time, real strategies for young professionals and student athletes. 12 to 2, somewhere in there. Just follow me on Twitter and you'll know the day before because I'm making flyers every day. And I'm unpacking strategies that might be helpful for you. So I didn't want to be here long, but remember Newton's first law. Isaac Newton, my man with the apple. The apple hit him in the head and he said, man, that apple was moving. But then when it hit me, it stopped moving. So what can you do to keep that momentum going? Right? How can you continue to run in this race of life? What habit can you put in place, or what routine can you begin to create? It's time to create some structure and time to get what we need so we can get to what we want and where we want to be. TEDx speaker and best-selling author Jonathan Jones reminding you to speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you want to live any other